The bitter cold temperatures have many of us staying in, avoiding this blast of icy cold weather.
All right, throw in working around water, and it truly is icy. First News reporter John Rutter shares how that workflow continues in the cold to keep things moving.
Dave, Lindsay, good evening. Well, you may have heard of the old saying, the heat's in the tools. Well, it's more of a figure of speech. Those tools won't literally keep you warm, but more so a saying to suggest that the sooner you start working, the sooner you'll warm up.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
These guys have been trained. They've been out in the cold for a while.
Despite temperatures barely making it out of the teens, these workers with Youngstown's water department are busy braving the elements, repairing broken water lines, and even installing new service lines.
They're dressed for it, but if it gets too cold, obviously we have our trucks there that can go in and take a quick, rest, get warmed up.
While the weather freezes, the work can't, but these skilled workers know a few tricks of the trade that'll keep them warm.
It's warmer in the hole than it is on top of the hole. So a lot of guys, want to get in the hole and do the work because it's not as cold down there.
The city typically experiences a few water line breaks when the temperature dips this low, but there's a flood of new issues when the weather rebounds.
It usually gets worse when it warms up a little bit. That's when the ground starts moving, and that's where we start getting a lot of the breaks.
They're also working to upgrade aging infrastructure to avoid problems like this in the future.
Well, it's pretty old, but we're making a lot of changes. We're trying to get a lot of the older pipes out, but we're putting new water mains in where we can. And it's going to take a long time, but we're doing what we need to do.
In the meantime, they're asking for the public's patience if they are out of service because everything takes a little longer in the cold.
We'll get there. We know about it. We have our crews working as much as we can. Sometimes you might get a break. It might have to wait a little bit, but we know about it and we'll get there.
The water department tells me they do have a way to track breaks in the system, keeping an eye on the pressure in the entire system, and they can see when it drops. But they tell me they mainly rely on residents reporting those breaks when they see water bubbling up or, in this case, freezing over on the roads. Dave, Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.